All right, Ashafo Mamunyina Kwaba once again about your platform you so a Pinaxtv. Yesterday we gave you an update about Malik Basintale. Now, 24 hours after that particular report about Malik Basintale, the reported health scare. Ya, yes, we stroke. If you say Malik Basintale who, in fact, yesterday we updates now you catch them Malik Basintale home fan about the whole stroke issue. No, we got another information and air bar and also a patch say Malik Basintale actually had a kidney failure. Into reports saying be but then up until now, no Malik Basintale, the office, so that's the Youth Employment Agency, no then and also one thing also shocking is that in all of this thing too, on Rankasa for the past 2 months, no, since September, he has not posted anything on social media. So in fact, up until time, I made this report to April and which happened to be the 16th of November 2025 from another information and also patch say Malik Basintale a serious accident 2 months ago. So serious accident no so and then UK. But regardless, no in 24 behind every rumor there's an iota of truth. So this is what is really happening. 24 hours after your report is Malik Basintale reports about say we stroke near dia flying ako UK no. You who say penifo bi wo NDC abamu a o ma start a post bibi on social media. E chesa brand here no ampa anase bibi e koso na brabom. Na bebre one person or no so in fact or one person or position the DVLA boss, so I say DVLA boss and I know or parliament on a public accounts committee chairwoman face or no, and I just said Minuka so I reacted to this. Osha, he is not really happy about the news all cry. Clearly, no ultimately say in 24 months behind every rumor there's an iota of truth. So it could be so. Nipa make an answer me Julius ni kwe coffee. In fact, let us put this picture on the screens for you to know exactly what we are talking about. This is the man I can once him. He is the current DVLA boss. In some neighbor boss Malik Basintale when you stroke na home fano yenako UK. He's on the verge of dying. He's on life support. And koye. This man we nim dia wate, but also by ya and your baby pussy near my HS baby and some new do no. Imwe nyan and I say young bompaye Emma Malik Basintale. Now let's also clarify say there are scores of people who also say omoni Malik Basintale ibusu afwa kasa ebimu class omoni Malik Basintale ankasa kasa na se ne tie bia no nyankopon ti no ne ho beto no obeba inshallah. But before then, this was what this particular DVLA boss posted just some few hours ago and say this particular report to eba be bro no yen hwe de o post ye ne dia to screens no so no Julius Nikwe Kwathy. Oposti say, my brother, they will write their wish, but the Lord's will is our will. So happy after talking to you, Asan. So the DVLA boss Julius Nikwe Kwathy patch say, a month for omuchimupo, omadrimupo, omini say omini dasu hunu anaso omini daso see ebe hu say ana ye beti say Malik Basintale we nya stroke apro watete apansam but then Nyankopon ti abrantie no obesa ba because enye nipa akwan ene Nyankopon akwan owie no see ne ni age se nyeti bia no oni Malik Basintale wakasa case close wan kahwe bio eno post ni picture. I don't know if this is a signal so be a cost to Branty and Abrabuma. We need to really pray for him. And Ghanaians have a habit, politicians have a habit say, Bibi cost to Abrabuma omonka. I just will be a leaky and sana already coded reports ebeba and God is with you. The enemy can do this. We don't know if it is the same thing for Malik Basintale. And let's also put this on record. Malik Basintale is not even 35 years. It makes it so scary. Now, in some way, you know, NPP communicator. Ono de ababeka or say Ghana for momoti when I must pray for hashtag Malik Basintale get well soon. Malik Basintale is not going to get well today or tomorrow because a brandy or your propaganda against a former president, against Obi already 80 years or 90 years, against a penny for no names or then in Sawo Yankupon in a also. Nipa or they Sansi Miababe Tuja NTBI, you be posting a video accompanied by it. Or no, then empire one say, share NPP phone na ye watch him. Sorry, MPP phone now watch him. Move on, pass a panel. onwanesa ene na this year ne helicopter crash na kan victims no nipa or this ansem we etudwa Bismarck Boadu. And yes, we're able to pull Bismarck Boadu's picture because in some kind, not to attack him, bemuyedu. So this is the Bismarck Boadu we are talking about. In some men, Bismarck Boadu ekanye. Or see Proverbs chapter 20 verse 17 and quote Bible. Or also catch them say new international version. Now then I was a version because or he accompanied a video. You can share that particular video accompany us. That particular video accompany clearly no. Osha in some more Kenya and say Malik Basintale said you there's more and there's ways to come. Or see food gained by fraud taste. Or see food gained by fraud tastes sweet, but one ends up with a mouth full of gravel. Papa ne some quote Bible na part say eduania one fa kwan paso nya ye no. Obedio, udiede, but then udivia, never will no mabons and bon quan the womb. Of course, we deep in some womb, sap pepper. Or something to also say, when you deceptively gain power, you may account for it either on this earth or on the day of judgment. And also, to also say, so ufa kuti kwanso, a dada and croffoy propaganda, na unya tumia. When you're 2 million Becha sem no ubebu akunta enya asase we so a osra himem anase judgment day. However, like Esau, if you're able to genuinely ask for pardon, God is ever merciful to forgive you. Though I do not know if Malik Basintale, a man allegedly to be seeking medical attention abroad after being involved in an accident some days ago after visiting a church. Hey, in some way, a bit cosa. A brandy air patch say. Sanam dik or kan ya wakan Bible no patch say oya de bonne na utimi de nya tumi ni wakeka ni nyina but patch say oya sa de ni nyina obebu ho akonta na mmom sana Esau etie e wo Bible no mu de waye na enye akose Esau ni Jacob de waye enye konyankopon anim na ubu nkotodwe na opa na kyese yankopon fa me bonne kyamia nyankopon de kyewa ebia nyankopon de betewa ho son. And also so ka say onim Malik Basintale, but the onim ne say papa we currently no yes say o UK or pa ya reside ding because he's on the verge of death. Or so ka to say maybe a trim some few months ago, some weeks or months ago, Malik Basintale nya serious accident. So now we don't know if stroke now Malik Basintale we nya no a stroke and I say accident and I say kidney failure. We don't know. One thing too we can deduce is that Malik Basintale or Yobi Ochimoto pa. So did he got the accident with the motorbike? We don't know. But we see as our NPP sympathizer or communicator somehow can or perhaps Malik Basintale had some serious car accident some days ago after or quite sorry be. Or also to also say in a car accident after some days after visiting a church, he also has asked for forgiveness, but in my honest prayer that he receive full healing. Into a part say, onim say, and maybe a trim Malik Basintale days ago, Malik Basintale nya accident. Na no of na okwa sorry na oba no nya accident. Na onim say na Malik Basintale wakonyankopon anim abon pie so find the born in channel, no man full healing. And also I hope this will serve as a lesson to some of us to stay on issues rather than deliberately maligning reputations of people just because they put themselves up for an election. And our party said, yeah, two Malik Basintale ne ontimi yi ne Twitter account ontimi posti. It's because of Bonnie Odi NPP for NDC for at the bar power. Now a brandy a Bismarck Boadu posti a video accompanied with in some kind. And our party say na dansi ye and na some can in way and Malik Basintale at the kind. Now opposi say no posti video it interest a particular video involved ye babaka ye bet us because this whole issue is really getting interest. Remember say abronya so or the same biaba or the same biaba ya hwe ye ne Malik obeje ye our scene na be ye hwe video ye ba ye bet us.
Then Alhaji Baumia, who is a Muslim, his favorite meat is pig meat. Ayazu, Ayaza, Baumia, what the Nambia brother, on Risa Namro, Ajubu the Pilokunam, Ebra Baumia, Ayodu, and I am a witness to Baumia eating pork. We are not saying that pork is bad meat, but as a Muslim and as an allergy, one of the things that is haram is pork, big meat. But Mahmoud Baumia, his favorite meat of all the meats is pork meat. Ayodu, Ayoda, Ayoduta, Ayodazu. If you are cold, be cold. Today, Dr. Baumia, you can't even tell his religion. Because he has tasted all communions in churches in this country. He jumps, look, the principle...
You can't tell his religion?
Yes, I'll explain that to you.
He's a Muslim.
I can decide to be a Muslim and attend a function at church. There's nothing wrong with that. But the principality of being a Muslim... of being a Muslim is that Muslims do not accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and personal Savior. That is the tradition. Dr. Baumia has on repeated basis been even begging Jesus Christ now to accept him. You have heard videos. I can send you videos where he goes to stand. He's a Christian by day. He's a Muslim by night. You don't even know where he stands. He jumps. A lack of principle.
So that is Malik Basintale. Video NPP communicator post all parties say Nyama Malik Basintale e kan yen ehun sunsun so na ne onya e de na ko p UK memu a yen sane yawe young guy only 34 years when you stroke onokra san kan twa say Malik Basintale kro ya no onya accident, serious accident some days ago baby abrantie ne dan enye na baby a no fever onya accident sorry. In some day, I don't even know what to believe again. Because be a candidate in aid of this, we will say the Youth Employment Agency among country, but over NDC for more WhatsApp group one. What you hear is that may God protect Malik Basintale. We have a lot of them. There two screens or so. But we'll come back to that issue. But then also the National Employment Agency, okay, that's the NEA. We will say in the wake of Malik Basintale news now eba. So Malik Basintale oyare yenhunu obewu ni nema no yenhunu ye but the yenhu say once Malik Basintale oye very popular with kruma but dey otai amount for the channel so say 5k men 3k women and they normal to bike so no more ba the pictures are there. But then that's sorry and the chief executive officer of the National Youth Authority Osman Ayariga all of a sudden I see 5k men 3k men mombra omu koya omako efeni say circle and omu drive omu so omu ye den campaign against drug abuse through the streets. So personally I was thinking say who the National Youth Agency ye be who Malik Basintale because his signature any guess who we saw? We did not see Malik Basintale. I think we have the video involved. I just want you to pay a very critical attention to what you saw and what you see on the screens. That's the same men omudi Malik Basintale echi no ene omudi obi echi. Does it mean say Malik Basintale no minim say we public relation na PR stance and I say ye chere say ye tie bia no ene say Malik Basintale on tie say kwa ne legacy any ade o sha ase NDC for do finish it. I don't know. Now, young share the video involved. Ye baba kasana midi kan abronye wababe kasa. Yesterday we gave you a part of abronye in the video, but this time no, your extensive part of it. Or say Malik Basintale ni issue na ye kan ni nisu no. There's more in-depth things into it. Essential video ye baba kebe to us. So video near share, you could see in there said there's no Malik Basintale. In fact, when I heard said the bikers, the 5K men, the 3K women were on the streets, I was hoping to see Malik Basintale. Now perhaps I clearly this rumor of say Malik Basintale, he's on his deathbed. But we did not see him. What we saw was the National Youth Agency or CEO Osman Ayarega. On I say we did the works of Malik Basintale with the motorbikes and the 3K men and the 3K women. But then in all of this, okay, Abronye was one of the first people who did kind of December to just say Malik Basintale be a branch in the dano. It is not good. It is not good. There are issues that we really need to talk about. Now, according to him, there is more to it. In that video near boy, and it was just an excerpt of a long thing near boy. But then, the full video of what Abronya was talking about. Or parties say, I don't know if the NDC, there's some power struggle, and also Musa Branty or your potential future president and our flag bearer, we don't know, or vice president, we don't know. I say, Obiso, any NDC for the SSR, we don't know. We don't want to blame anybody. But then there's more to this particular issue. Yenko tie in Sema Abronya Ekan, ye babaka. In fact, NDC for be brave so on this particular substantive issue. The big question in Nebisan is where is Malik Basintale? Regardless, we are praying for his recovery. But then yenko tie in Sema Abronya ono so odibe tuja or party say ono dia he holds no evil thoughts about or against Malik Basintale, because politics, before politics, Nyado and one blood was there. We are all Ghanaians. This is a Ghanaian watcher because of politics. But parties are regardless, a branch no ye be papa ewa YEA. A branch no ye no ye be papa YEA. Internese no ho BBS nesebu ne ho juju na on bompa se ongu. Empire obonsi yankopon ma na hoden na on sakra no. Na Malik Basintale ontimimbra back ontimimbra to an juma so for share the full extensive video of Abronye Nesema or the tuja right here on this particular platform. Babaka, we will continue with the scores of opinions and messages among for share in the wake of Malik Basintale, the sudden health scare Ghana for Bibromodi or Manuati.
Propaganda Basintale ye. Otimi kofa pay slip to a fake. At the Kotna G1 TV 2024. All because of the power. A trod your betmadi and your power. Namo matira sem. Integrity. Asunya pa. Me amatisa won't ya pobaya bosumi ni babi obiano. Unyankopon kan honon saw ya dear. The fact say we NDC ni na me NPP ni no wo yare e be me dedabi enyam de nti babi a wo UK bia wo sa ho yade no babi a wo UK bia wo sa ho yade no be bosomi ni no woni office sansa hodin ni wafa eye YECO Malik Basintale be bosomi ni no ho mfa nti wo yuka wo di ayarsa onyankopon kan ho no mo ho ban non saw yade na sambra fie be ye wadwuma as the youngest chief executive officer na mom propaganda yetimi kofa pay slip at that time say editro egu asofo so e wo kroma all because we want power. Ye ditro BS say die. Ni nyina say ye pe power. The Lord for ababe or the T books ni nyina. Afeje nsema NDC for kan ye no. Kwan ben so no mo kan o masem afa say na ye ka kire Ghana for. Enei Ministry of Local Government and Religious Affairs. Essay National Cathedral no wombeye na yadia ebeboa oman Ghana into ombeto aso. Ehimfo a womudi na nado danko akofo ado atem. Eka se Cathedral no ho hia no. Ebra Ahmed Ibrahim ebeka se National Cathedral beto aso no sanyemfo no mente se o ma ba bonten abekasa tia President Mahama ene local government minister Barakufo Adodie sanyemfo no timba bonten bedidi na tem se National Cathedral ho hia enei ye bisa sanyemfo no mudidi na nado atem se National Cathedral ho hia no ene NDC say ho hia nto mbeto aso ene de hia na enti sa ke kansa ansem ni nyina wie na so obi kaseti awa en kantro obi sa oti akonwa so na obi akaseti aw eya wo na ama wo na wa ma ho kwan na obi ayeden e kaseti aw because enura otimi nya akukuduro sa wo yo hene e kasa didi akofo ado atem obetima wo because of National Cathedral and now party buy no o party said na fe the National Cathedral project no a project papa because every course yeah no they are getting money from the cathedral every Sunday every week basically omunya free a cathedral kese e wo every course no enya senkuma nti NDC fo hu say ya de papa na omutimi wia ebeboa oman no ama oman no Kristo som so ayeden atumpon yenya yenuanom nkramofo ama omukura ba be supporto ama the national chief imam even made a donation to the cathedral say National Cathedral na omusi ni de Ghana Christopher momwa na nado ne NPP abai na omusi na ya de papa NDC ye politics propaganda enya hemfo binum a omufisi omo ye NDC fo ebedidi akofo ado atem a obetima wo omo kasetia no and now omo party buy no omo party ni say project ne ye papa nti ombeko.
Okay, so that was a year in Sema Bronye Kan, Utias Abronye, beginning of his statement at Okan or parties at the point it Malik Basintale or Kaon or Kan Sem National Cathedral and ye control etuba umiaso ene akufado so and neno what is an enfano and also regardless no or bon pass and coupon or man honton or man who do to membra back number 12 so. But then regardless of San Sem regional air costono, some deacon kaino, there's been scores of reaction coming from NDC former camp. They are reacting to this. Most of them are saying, say, Yankopon, Ombwa na onsa eye Malik Basintale yare. Now, yefa a series of this particular post ni be entry screens so. We a Charles Opoku Presido. Also on behalf of 5K men and 3K women, we wish Malik Basintale a speedy recovery as he receives immediate medical treatment abroad. Most times, those who stress and sweat in cooking the meal don't get to enjoy it. So, NPP ni we party say I am pack. Papa no ne ho ntono but ohwemu ya womo a omobre emeduane ne ban yeku omu fi ho and as they don't get to enjoy it regardless no nyankopon man ho ntono na we fi Millicent Apeku ohwe ne profile na or ye staffer I think at one of NDC for office so pay no attention to the rumors things are good with my boss Malik Basintale so no so party said YCBAC pe Malik Basintale owa hoden nti amanfo omo kasa bebrebe no yesem a obia mamofa maso enye de enko ena eye Salifu Hamid Kanyiti opposed say wish of all man as a wish of man will only happen when it's the will of Allah. Malik Basintale to the world. And on sube posti on nobody our Mahama NDC government administration no pa say nipa pe eni Nyankopon pe na time nipa pe be Nyankopon pe na Nyankopon wa depend on the asanse Nyankopon fa pen sa ase ensanse ye dia Malik Basintale I'm sorry he will definitely live to tell the goodness of the Lord. Now Wefi Asana Majid, or say nothing on earth will touch you unless it is the will of Allah. Into also a part say yes, but bonsam any amount for man say nyema boni e wo Malik Basintale na kwan ensi agise Nyankopon ayede ama ho kwan yen hwe we fi eye Abbas Osman Muhammad Sisi also let's be honest here what has been the contribution of the uncultured and deviant boy Malik Basintale towards national development to warrant the state to fly him out for medical treatment. Okay, into a part says see ano nsema abase Malik Basintale ye na ko UK for emergency treatment no edebe pa na Malik Basintale waya ma Ghana ana oba any contribution be na waye ama states na or yare a owu no yet na ko UK say yensa na yare or so to aso say the same deviant boy who was in the media space a year ago spewing lies on why government officials are tending to their basic medical needs outside Ghana at huge cost on public purse of people who have served the country beyond discretion or doubt. So no pa say sa branti ya ene muso Nyankopon ye mmompan na ho nton ni ade abranti before elections on the nam no akọ TV3 ba umia yare no afa play no akọ abrochire because Ghana hospital omanye ni ene abranti yare no owu a amahama wama ye the private jet to sedin afa abranti akọ abrochire according to this guy. Or see a dead man pan abranti. In fact, he even used a word deviant boy. So a boy I said be stupid and stubborn. In some bibri. Now, not just that. Hussein Ibrahim so ebe posti said they wished him dead. According to Hussein Ibrahim, no, they Malik Basintale ni peso ongu. A man for peso ongu. The lie that he had a stroke. Omu Chantroso was stroke. The lie that he has been flown abroad for treatment. Omu Chantroso say ya flying ako UK say yes son yare. Yet Malik Basintale is right here in Ghana, alive and what? Strong. This is pure political wickedness from NPP. I spoke to him not long ago. And our party saying, "Oh, Malik Basintale yare when ya stroke yet nako UK." NPP before be crane ya je say, "Oh, Nyankopon na etua ne ka no wo pa na eba branch na from party say Martin Amonte abranti Malik Basintale onko UK or Ghana ha. Malik Basintale onya stroke or Ghana ha. Malik Basintale on wuye or Ghana ha." A propaganda NPP for a year. So, in some way, I just say, "Bia, ya take from Malik Basintale and son be a bedding, ya be JD." But regardless, and to us, I say Basintale away from Milani Owusu Nessa. I say Basintale battling stroke. Rumor has it that Malik Basintale is sick and has been flown out of the country for treatment. The last time he came online, especially on Twitter, formerly now X, was 2 months ago, 30th September 2025. If this is true, our thoughts and prayers are with him. Or parties are not what to say Malik Basintale when you stroke the more thing ultimately na tenefa nyina ajojo ema edna ko UK say am papa dia Nyankopon on Sunday because last time who Malik Basintale online was 30th September. Where if you breaking news GH or see breaking where say Malik Basintale speedy recovery. Reports are circulating online that Malik Basintale is receiving treatment abroad after suddenly falling ill. While we don't yet have official details, it's never easy seeing anyone go through health challenges. Let's keep him in our thoughts and prayers and hope for a full speedy recovery, sending strength to him and his family during this time. According to a year this portal, Omo party say ampa and as matete reports HS Malik Basintale when ya stroke ya dinakwa abrochire. No party say some read ye yes Nyankopon pa say yes Nyankopon say ayede on san yare na on man ahode because yare ya de bia te say you don't even want to wish it on your worst enemy. Yan to asu bi we ha say we fi mass blog or say abroad NDC has dropped a shocking allegations that Malik Basintale is battling a health stroke. I pray this claim is false, but if it is true, but if there's any truth to it, may he receive swift and complete healing. It's in some way, and in fact, I think so we've given you most of the reactions concerning Malik Basintale, and now no, ebi mu say Ghana, ebi mu say we accident, ebi mu say kidney, ebi mu say a stroke. Yes, see, Pinifo say nipa oti ni yare no ho no, ono no onim se na ehye ana nipa oti oban ni gya no, ono onim se na ye den ehye fa. Nti at this instant ni de se na etie bia bibia si an esi be ye bo Nyankopon pa ye se se na etie bia no o ma Malik Basintale ahwode because this is a young guy, a very young guy who has a lot to offer. What you say an it no e be so sad say as young as Malik Basintale is no bibi say ebeto no na at the end of the day no we lose such a vibrant guy. It's no Nyankopon man na ho den ya ready ya dia say na obi edi kan post here no you don't even want to wish it on your worst enemy. Stroke, young age, only 35 years. Oh come on. In fact it's bad. Even if Malik Basintale was my worst enemy crana, I wouldn't have wished this for him. So, therefore, in some way, and say there are many reactions to it. Obia can want them, but I think we brought you an extensive report of what is really happening on the ground, and then what we can say from here. Maybe so yet na can send tie bia no also ne mu because send na obi edi kan post here no God's will is no human being your will what ya say ha nti se nipa o dwen se Malik Basintale nwu a Nyankopon on science a forget yourself onwu da no ai pepe sa pepe eno na no okay say your friend is Donald Trump amanfo bi try some bebu ni tuo edi ni see here he did not die because Nyankopon ne we on say obey president at this time Donald Trump also e bibi ma no onye sad na umfi wiase so that is exactly what is really going on you know you need insemnity yes you need insemnity you want more updates as all of this particular events continue to unfold because your issues will be so and definitely we need to actually look at all of them. You can bring in your comments as we continue to move on in regards with the news